Hey guys, today we're back again, and this time I'll be trying something a little bit new. So I've been wanting to try this idea for a while now, but I've just been waiting for the right opportunity, and well, you have to wait to find out how this turns out, guys. So earlier today I was sent a message on Discord by one of my subscribers. Build by Ems messaged me saying that in one of the Minecraft building servers she's in, someone called Ralph54 was sending suspicious messages wanting to talk to people, but only in DMs. After she messaged me, I logged into her account and found this Ralph54 guy and messaged him back to see what he was wanting. My aim was to find out whether he was actually suspicious and was a pred, or if he was just wanted to talk about Minecraft or something. If it was the former, my plan was to get him to install a program called TeamViewer. Hopefully he'd download it so that I could get full access to his computer to try and see what all a pred stores on their computer. But before we get to that, I'll show you what happened in my conversation with Ralph, and, well, we'll actually see if he is a creep. I sent the first message to Ralph since he and Ems never spoke on the server. Hey Ralph, I'm from the Minecraft Discord you were talking in. He double messaged back saying,
"Oh, how wonderful. Hello, Ems, how are you?"
I never like to judge someone straight away, but the first message did kind of feel off for me. I answered, "I'm good, thank you. What about yourself?" Since I knew nothing about this man other than Ems saying that he seemed suspicious, I have to keep it normal and see what he does. He responded saying,
"Delightful, Ems."
He does come across as very confident with how he speaks. I asked him, so do you spend that much time in that building server? Since, Ems told me that it's on a Minecraft building server that she spotted him. He replied,
"What's building?"
Now this is a massive red flag early on. Surely he would know what building was since he was on that Discord server with Ems. I responded, "The Minecraft server you were talking in?" He said,
"Yes, I'm always in it."
I don't know who's more confused, me or him at this point, but I'm just gonna keep the conversation going. I then messaged back saying, "Okay," and then, "We must be on at different times. Normally I've never seen you in there." Ems had said that she hadn't seen his name pop up in there before, even though she is there often. Ralph responded,
"I'm always there, or on Minecraft."
So maybe it is just a case of timing then. But I needed to keep finding out as much about him as I could without making myself obvious, just in case he does have a different motive. How long have you been playing Minecraft then? Ralph told me,
"A few years now. What about you?"
I told him many years. I don't remember when I started. I didn't know how long Ems had been playing, so I just assumed it had been a little while.
"Well, maybe you teach me some stuff. I've still got a lot to learn."
Although there isn't anything wrong with what Ralph said, it does seem like he's fishing for something more from Ems. I responded, "I'm not too up to date with the latest additions. I mainly just build." I didn't know if this was true, but I wanted to try and let him say some more. Ralph then told me,
"I'm awful at building, so you could teach me that instead."
Like before, this didn't seem like a problem, but with everything else he's been saying, it just gives off the wrong feeling. I messaged back trying to have some fun. "I bet you're not that bad at building." He replied,
"You would be surprised, huh?"
At this point, I did want to see how good he was at building. "You got any pictures to show me so I can be the judge?" He sent me a picture of a mud hut and said, "That's my current house." And hey, as long as he's happy with it, because that looks like everyone's first house before they know how to play the game. Even still, I didn't want to say that it was bad and upset him, so I said, it's got personality, I guess. He said back,
"It's bad, I know."
At least he knows. I asked him, "So why are you in a building server then?" He said,
"Trying to find friends and people who can teach me."
The second part of that is okay, but again, who's looking for friends in a building server? I don't know. I can kind of see why Ems said he seemed suspicious. I then sent him, "Well, I like meeting new people, and I could try and teach you how to get better at building." He replied saying,
"That would be great, Ems. Would you come to my house to show me?"
Okay, that's not good. I know he knows nothing about me, but just asking someone to come to your house, that's not normal. After he said that, I knew I had to keep going so that I could try and see if he would say anything else. I said to him, no, I would just join your world through mine." Then he responded saying,
"How does that work? I thought Minecraft was only single player."
And for a game he's been playing for a little while, he seems to keep on messing up about it. And surely he'd know it's a multiplayer game. It's literally one of the biggest games ever. I told him, "No, it's multiplayer. People show pictures of their group builds in that Discord all the time." He said to me,
"Oh, I thought that was mods or hackers."
I can't tell if he's just playing dumb or he genuinely doesn't know, but either way. I messaged Ralph. No, they're just building together. I still just want to keep the conversation going at this point, even though he was definitely confusing me. He said to me,
Well, even still, I'm a better in-person learner, so having you here would be amazing, Ems.
he's starting to get a little bit more pushy about teaching in person. I feel like at this point I need to let him know how old Ems is to put him off of wanting to meet her. I double messaged him saying, I'll just join your world at my computer. Plus, my parents wouldn't want me to go and meet some stranger. I had to drop the line about the parents to hint at him.
He said, Let me talk to your parents. I'm a responsible adult.
So he now blatantly knows that he has to go through M's parents here. But he still isn't being deterred. I want to try and see if he will say anything more about himself, though. I said to him, Adult? How old are you? He then told me,
I'm 68. Like my name says, I was born in 1954.
He's how old? What the? No, I was not expecting that. I mean, anyone can play games, but he is acting very creepy around M's. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him how old Ems is now. Oh, I'm only 15. You're a lot older than me. Surely he backs off now and realizes what's going on here. He says,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Really? Nothing at all? I can think of quite a few things that are wrong with that. Initially, I thought he was just confused, albeit a little bit suspiciously so. But now, he's full on going for this. I knew that I needed to collect more evidence to expose this guy, so I went ahead and just said to him, I'm very uncomfortable now. He just said,
Have you ever spoken to an older man, Ems? It'll be fine, just give it some time.
Give it some time? That's just creepy. Ugh, I hate people like this. So desperate for attention. I told him, could we just keep it to Minecraft? Although I'm here trying to help out Ems and expose this guy, I'm not gonna allow him to just continue like this. Ralph then told me,
Yes, of course we can.
I then brought it back to the main subject we were talking about. So what would you like to build then? He said,
You could show me how to build a house.
He seems like, for now, he's stopped trying to be weird and is just going to actually wanting to play Minecraft. I then added, Yeah, that sounds good. What type of house? Try my best to keep it just a Minecraft. He then messaged back saying,
A big one. Big enough for the both of us to live in.
So now he's gone back to blurring the lines where he's not saying anything wrong, but we know what he really means. I responded with, okay, but once it's built, I'm going back to my own world to continue on my build. He then replied,
That's okay. It'll take long enough so that I can get to spend a lot of time with you.
Now he's straight back to being a creep. It just can't. I wanted to just keep it Minecraft from my point of view to make sure I don't encourage anything. Do you know what style of house you want to build? He answered,
Since you'll be at my house and we'll know what it looks like, we can build my actual house so that we can spend more time there when you aren't here.
So this dude's trying to build like a full-on replica of his real-life house. That's weird. I mean, not totally weird, but in this context, it's awful. It really didn't take much time at all, and it certainly didn't take any encouragement from me to have him get right back to being a creep. I sent back, like I said, I'm not comfortable being at your house. Just to remind him, it ain't happening. Ralph told me,
It's fine, I'll make it worth your while.
That almost made me sick. There is nothing that would change my mind. As always, I have to let him know that there isn't a chance. Ralph then sent,
I'm also a hands-on teacher as well as a learner.
What could Ralph possibly teach me except for how to be a creep? I asked Ralph, what do you mean? He answered with,
You show me how to play Minecraft,
and
then I'll have my hands on you while I teach you about being my woman.
I've given him so many chances to stop and realize what he's saying here, but he just keeps getting worse. Like, dude, there is no way Ems would be his woman. She's 15. But he just doesn't seem to care, and it really just shows, again, how much of a creep this man is. I told him, I don't want to be your woman, because, again, it would never happen. Ralph said,
That's okay. It's okay to be scared of me. I am intimidating.
Okay, nobody's scared of this guy. He thinks way too much of himself. This guy's a creep. I didn't even know what to say at this point, so I just messaged back, okay. He followed that up with,
I can show you a picture of me to prove my point.
No, Ralph. You cannot send a 15-year-old a picture of yourself. I said to him, no thank you, I don't want to see. I don't. And after I said that, he chose to ignore and just send me the picture anyways. He also said,
What do you think? Not bad for my age.
Well, I can't show you the picture he sent because no one should have to see that, and it would also have to be heavily censored. It really isn't pretty, I promise. Ugh. I needed to deflect to change the topic, but without being rude so that he stayed and kept talking, so I just said, Yeah, I like the painting on the wall.
Ralph responded, "Thanks, I bought it ages ago."
It seemed to work, but then a few seconds later, he sent another message.
"So when can I see you and that lovely body of yours?"
Every time I try to change the topic, he brings it back to just being a massive creep. God damn. Saying that to anyone you have just met isn't okay, but saying it to a 15-year-old girl is absolutely disgusting and just straight up illegal. I hate to think about whether or not he's done this to anybody else. After his disgusting message, I sent back, "I don't send pictures, sorry." Similar to the visiting the house situation, I just wanted to let him know there is no chance to ever have that happen. Ralph then said,
"So I sent you one and won't get anything in return?"
I hate when people do this. Trying to pressure and guilt trip young people or anyone is just an awful thing to do. I hit back and said I didn't want one. He needs to be reminded that I never asked for one and purposefully said I didn't want one. He said,
"That's pretty rude, Ems."
Like, the nerve of this guy calling me rude? No, someone should take a moment and look in the mirror, like, for a long time. I told Ralph, "Sorry, but I never said that I would send you one." I had to keep doubling down on this and just not allowing him to get anything like that out of me. I then received yet another double message from Ralph saying,
"It's okay, Ems. I'll have plenty of time to see you when we get on video call and when you're here and I can feel you."
Again, with him just assuming I will do anything for him without any input from me, that's weird. And it was at this point that I took a minute and created my plan to gather more evidence to expose Ralph properly. He doesn't seem to understand how things like Minecraft work, and he seems a little bit confused here in general. So, my plan is to, again, get him to install a program called TeamViewer. This will allow me to take control of his computer and find out what else he has on there. I'm gonna tell him that he needs it to view my pictures, hoping that he'll just download it without looking into the program anymore. Hopefully this works out well. Make sure you guys stick around to figure out whether or not the plan worked. I decided to let him know that we can call by saying, "We can call if you want, but I won't be coming to your house." He said,
"Well, if you aren't gonna come to my house, we'll have to work out something instead."
What is this guy's problem? Can't he just be happy with a call? Like, why does he need more? I asked him, "What do you mean?" He responded,
"Well, if you won't come see me, I'll have to see you before we get on call."
This guy's trying to get pictures. He just won't give up. Good God. However, this time, he'll definitely be getting his picture, and hopefully our plan will work. Picture in parentheses, he's not actually getting anything. I responded, okay.
He said, "Brilliant."
Finally, he seems happy. Or, well, for now at least. I then told him about the link by saying, "I'm gonna send you a link to where I keep my pictures, then we can call." He then answered,
"I have to go soon and do some adult things, so send it to me, then I'll look when I'm back."
Looks like it worked. He didn't question it, and with him being gone for a little while, that'll give me some time with his computer without him being here. He also said,
"Then we can call once I've seen it."
That sounds great. Seems like everything is going to plan. But I wanted to know how long I had in his computer without him being on, so I asked him, "Okay, how long will you be?"
He said, "Around an hour, but I'm not leaving till I have my picture."
Great. Seems to have worked. I then sent him the TeamViewer download link, and I hoped that everything goes along well. I told him, "There it is." Ralph responded,
"Alright, let me download it first."
He would need a code for me to have access, so I sent him it saying, "You'll need this to use it." And then there's the code. Ralph messaged saying,
"Okay, I just put that in."
I replied, "I've sent the picture through it. It will take some time though." We're at the last stage of the plan. I'm kinda hoping that there's some more evidence on his computer too, maybe even names of previous victims so that I could reach out to those people and try to help them as well.
"Okay, I'll be back in an hour, and I look forward to seeing it."
I replied simply, "See you soon." And with that, he left and the plan worked. Okay, I now have access to his desktop, and good lord, it is kind of cluttered in my personal opinion, but also, look at all this junk in here. Like, look at all the games and stuff. Like, do you think he uses these other games to try and contact, like, the young people too? I don't know. Like, look at this, Roblox? This guy plays Roblox too? Ugh. Now that we've done all that, let's look at the files here, and oh, okay, we have a large assortment here, but I'm gonna click on the red and, hey, wait, okay, a lot of files. I don't have an extra files thing on my PC, so let's click on that. Let's figure this out. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. God. Oh no, this is sick. Okay, no, I obviously cannot show you guys what this is. I'm gonna have to censor this in post, but dear God, man. The names are there for a reason. These are people that he's most likely, oh God, got into contact with. Oh my God, this is terrible. I don't know what the hell this dude thinks that makes this seem okay to him, but whatever it is, this can't go any further. I just gotta put an end to it now. No more. So, any minute now, Ralph should be back, and like I said, I'm not gonna give him any chance to talk to Ems here. It's just a waiting game at this point.
Hey, Ems, I didn't see my picture. Could you walk me through it?
No, I don't think I will. How about you walk me through all the conversation on your Discord and the pictures on your computer?
Excuse me, where's Ems?
Oh, where's Ems? Well, let's stop right there. First off, before you ask, it doesn't matter who I am. You just need to know that I'm the person you've been talking to here.
That's not true. I've been talking to Ems.
No. I've been talking as Ems.
You little freak.
Oh man. Okay, I'm the freak. No, you remember the file you downloaded?
Yes, but it didn't work. I didn't even get a picture.
It was never a picture. It gave me full access to your computer.
No! Wait, what?
I've seen everything on your computer. All of your pictures of yourself and the girls, and all the conversations you've been having with all of these girls. Ugh.
I have done nothing wrong.
You've spent your day talking to a 15-year-old girl, and it looks like most of your recent days as well, just doing that. You're disgusting.
Listen, I can't help it that they all love me. Everyone loves me.
No, they don't actually. Nobody that you've been talking to does, in fact. They honestly, I think they would be appalled by some of the things you've been saying if they saw it. Oh my God.
They will never know. If you tell anyone, I swear you will regret it.
Oh, well, we'll see about that then.
Hey, don't cross me, kid.
Cross you, okay. You've already crossed the law, but I really don't think any of this is my issue.
Does this make you feel good about yourself? You can't get any of your own girls, so you have to go around hacking nice guys like me to spy on them?
Oh, believe me, buddy. I wish I hadn't seen all those things on your computer.
Jealousy.
Jealous? You're sick. You think I'm jealous of you?
Why wouldn't you be?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I mean, it's probably got nothing to do with the long prison sentence you have coming up after I called the cops on your disgusting.
Listen, don't be smart, kid. You know you're in the wrong here. You haven't seen the last of me.
Oh my God. Ugh. Can you believe this dude? Disgusting. He's such a massive creep. Oh my God.